Who does that?
I mean, if you want to sit up straight, it doesn't really matter if you don't or if you want. Hello, everyone. Kitten. Calm. Good. You know what? Do you. You're going through a lot right now. Hello, friend. Thank you for the countdown authority. Thank you. Why didn't it start? I don't know. You tell me. Hello. Thank you so much, Licio, for the raid. And thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. We are Underachievers. We're here to play some D&D, and we're going to be picking up straight where we left off last time as our party was travelling north-northwest out from Nightstone as they came across the road on a turned-over wagon. The horse had apparently ran off with barrels and products spewed out. They found out it was the baker woman who had antagonized the group previously at the small settlement. Upon being there, they were ambushed by bandits, and after the majority of them were defeated, they rised up as undead at the hands of a sinister masked mage with this newfound sword slinger. Zarek was able to throw the retreating mage off a cliff face with a booming thunder wave. As Adina Faye went straight over to this masked mage, put her crossbow up to his face and asked, "What are you doing?"
Okay, good, because I couldn't remember what I asked him.
I'm fairly sure Faye said, "Burf these nuts," as she, aimed the crossbow in his face.
So how do we kick Todd from the call?
I will let you know. We pick up just off the back of that line. You see this figure wears deep green emerald robes. He's got a mask on. You see through the eye slits there are chestnut eyes with purple specks within it. A faint chestnut coloured skin underneath the eye holes if you stare down at him. What's everyone else doing in this current second?
She is catching her breath as she's quite wounded.
Yeah.
Asphyxia is just standing behind Faye, ready to back her up.
Zarek is up on the cliff, looking down on them.
Alright. Philia comes over to you, see her, and hands you over a potion of healing and say, You okay?
I've felt better, but I felt worse too, so... And she'll down that.
As the mage lays on the ground, so see her, you can roll 2d4 plus 2.
Thank you.
As the mage lays on the floor, he props himself up on his shoulders. You see he shakes his head and he's kind of dazed and he looks up. Make a intimidation check.
Oh, that's the worst roll possible. Snake eyes.
Nice.
Every little bit counts.
Was that Faye that you wanted to do a
Intimidation check? Yeah, I thought.
Oh, right, sorry.
All good, fam.
You're the intimidator.
So give us the intimidation factor. Let's see how much you startle this by.
I really should have taken proficiency in intimidation, because I do it a lot, but I have nothing. I have, +0.
Ugh.
But yeah, let's do it.
Can I be helping her because I'm looming over her, like behind,
9.
like eyes over her shoulder?
Okay.
Alright.
You could do that.
2. So it's 9.
So,
I don't really need to intimidate him because I'm going to shoot him if he doesn't talk, so that'll do it. I'm not bluffing.
Oh my god.
whispers, beware, we've been compromised!
Wait, is that what he says?
What the fuck?
Yes, and you see he's, as he's saying this, he throws his hand up and is twirling his hand. And
Shoot him.
60, you also see that he's halfway through casting a spell as well. He's casting a spell and getting up.
Counterspelling that spell.
Okay. As you counterspell the sending, at the same time as a crossbow going off, you can make that attack roll at advantage.
By the way, I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to pin his arm to the ground.
Okay.
Oh wait, with advantage. My bad, I didn't turn it on. 20.
On a 20, straight through the elbow, the spell is destroyed as you do so by Asphyxia's interruption.
Excuse me, I asked you a question.
Oh,
How dare you?
How dare I? You attacked us.
It's about time we had a bit of a challenge. You think you're gonna be able to beat us?
Is he speaking English? I can't understand.
Yeah, Carl, you're super robot right now. It was like,
Yeah, I couldn't tell if like what was happening.
you turned on the voice modulator. Wait, no.
We're summoning demons here. You think you're gonna be able to beat us all? There's no way you'll stand up against him and whisper.
I think you'll find that we will.
Make another intimidation check.
Okay. Do I get advantage because
You
I literally
you
shot
get
him last
advantage
time?
because you shot him in the arm.
that's like a knife to meet you.
I
kind of
got a
thing.
7 and a 1.
Can't believe you. You suck.
He's really not scared of being shot. All right. Well, next time I get up to like how many downtime points I need, I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna take proficiency in intimidation.
Of course.
In this time, I've pulled out a hand axe.
Can you just drop it on him from the top of the hill?
No, after the second intimidation fails, I want to throw the hand axe at him.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
This is a not very Dane thing to do.
It's not Dane.
It's not
Yeah, I
Dane.
know. That's why I'm getting whiplash. It's like, oh wow, okay.
He owns an axe. What the fuck?
Right?
So that's not 24. That's slightly under because I'm using dex, so I'm throwing it at him.
Okay.
So
I think you should just stand at the top of the hill and just literally drop it on him.
that's instead of 20 to hit.
So on a 20, just lob it up into the air, does a couple of circles into the air.
I just want to throw it straight at his head. Just like, what?
With that, you knock the mask straight off his head while shattering, breaking a section of it at the same time. You see underneath the mask is a greying, decaying wood elf. The chestnut skin around the eyes is basically all what's left, while the rest of the face is beginning to, the flesh is beginning to rot and deteriorate. Very stringy.
We were masked for very different reasons.
So he's not dead?
It deals 6 damage. Is he dead yet?
He
Like,
is blah.
Axe in the head, kind of dead.
Not dead, just you see he's knocked the fuck out.
He's not dead, bitch.
Well, he didn't take that much damage over the course of the fight. He just got knocked prone and is kind of victimized situation.
All right, I give you 2 options, Todd. Do you want to knock him out or do you want to kill him?
Kill him.
Also, apparently, according to the overlay, you still are Dane.
Correct.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's taking over.
Never mind, I heal him as I throw the axe.
I rebuke the violent on myself.
Oh, ill mater.
Well, that was one thing I forgot to do over the course of the weekend.
No, I want to
didn't bother either.
Upon seeing him laying there and like we're not getting anything out of him, just I just want to end it.
And that.
Same.
I haven't questioned him yet.
Oh wait, it's time for the dosey do, and you do the intimidation. Again, provided advantage.
It would probably be Beck. She has much higher charisma, so she's technically better at.
Still, it's too late for that. He's dead now.
Too late.
Faye is just gonna like look at him, like his head smashed into the ground, and then like look up at Zarek and just be like, and turn away and go look at the lady that was pinned to the tree.
Can Asphyxia just have a look at his body? Is it similar to previous undead that we've encountered in the region where there's a purplish glow, or is this looking more traditional, kind of raised from the dead? Like,
So it's make an investigation check.
Ugh, 8.
Following the course of normal raising of dead, the only thing you can discern from that, it does have the same familiar purplish tint to it as a majority of the other Shadowfell demonic creatures you've encountered. Though very much seems alive and very much seems sentient.
Can she search his body and to see if there's anything else? And is the mask familiar to her at all?
Yeah, you can make a history check on the mask.
No.
On his body, you do find a small diamond worth about 50 gold pieces. You find a components pouch. He's definitely a mage. You find his spell book as well.
Does he have anything on his arms, Asphyxia?
I pull up his sleeve.
As you pull down the sleeve, you don't. The first thing you notice is a tattoo. It is similar in appearance and design to the shadow mark on Sia's arm. Though you can definitely tell that it is a tattoo from the thousands of small individual needles that have spread through the body. It is of elven design as well. It is a old mark. That means eternal warrior.
And does it look like something that he would have received while he was alive? Like it's a well-healed tattoo.
It's definitely a well-healed tattoo. Something they would have obtained before the state of decaying, the semi-permanent state of decaying you see that he's in.
What do you say? It meant warrior's mark?
Eternal warrior. Mark the eternal warrior. Hello, Taku. Hello. Hello, welcome, Chris. Had the loaf. Welcome as well. Speak with dead. Don't think our party has it because our
Plus we
paladin
suck.
is away.
Actually, I think I might have it. But
Gasp. Actually,
I mean, my statement still stands.
No,
We
I don't
still
have
suck.
access to it yet, but it's something that I do get at a higher level with being Raven Queen.
So I'm gonna walk off and go check on the cabbage guy and see if he's okay wherever he is.
Okay, so he's a little off screen. As you approach him, he's cautiously stayed back away from the fighting, about 90 feet back, tending to his horses and to your gear, like the rest of the group's gear as well. Looks over and says, "Man, that was one heck of a battle! You send him flying like one of my cabbages on the 4th of the summer spring."
Sia's gonna walk over to these two.
To which two?
The cabbage merchant and the new
Okay.
ally? Question mark.
The new person? Of course. Heading on over, you see Cabbage Guy is just kind of dumbfounded about what's going on as well. He's just keeping back and watching from afar. Hey, Red and Slim Gaming, thank you for the follow. He just looks over and says, "It's Muddy. It's I could see you in action. That was impressive. It's
And you could have been in danger.
yeah, it's not going to be the last time, to be honest."
That's what I'm here for.
I mean,
Jeez.
truly, if there's more folks like this out there who are going to hurt people like this, I think I might just turn back around and just wait till the storm's over.
I don't know how a cabbage merchant can attract so much trouble, but
I mean, I'm just passing. They were, whoever they were just exact same as me, just passing by and look at all the stuff. Scattered about, raided, looted, taken. Is that blood I see?
maybe don't look. You probably don't want to see the familiar face.
Damn.
As much as I say she wasn't entirely undeserving, it's not a nice fate to befall. Why did you throw an axe at that man?
I've seen ones like him thousands of times before. There's no getting anything out of them. Figured it just ended.
Perhaps next time, give us a bit more time to try.
Wait, you're with us now?
We're all in the same vicinity, right?
No, I walked off over 90 feet off screen to go talk to the cabbage guy.
Oh, I thought you came back because Sia's here. My bad.
Oh
No,
no, I moved over to them.
Oh, right. I was looking on the Twitch screen, which is less clear. My bad. I can
Which
see
is
now.
all over the place because I'm adjusting everything.
Nah, it's okay. No, so on the regular screen, it's fine. I was just looking at that one.
I mean, you.
My elf is here!
It's elf eyes see, not elf ears here. Jeez, Jimmy, get it right.
Elves just have very good senses in general. Okay?
My ears are extremely large. Okay.
And
All the better to be deaf with.
You fought well. What was your name? We didn't actually. We weren't actually introduced properly.
I like turn away from the cabbage guy for a second. It's like, we did not. My name is Zarek. Nice to meet you.
Is he putting out his hands?
Yeah, no, he whipped out his dick.
Whoa, that's forward. At least buy me a drink first. She sort of looks at the hands like, okay, what the fuck do I do with this? And reaches out her left hand to shake it because she doesn't want to use the right hand.
Shake that weirdly from the back, just like.
Celosia, or you can just call me Sia. Most people do. Well, they'll just shout at me, which is also fine.
You got it.
Preferably don't shout at me. It's been a tough day, or tough few days. Just don't shout at me, please.
Okay. Zarek's gonna go back to leaning on a tree. He's like, that's a weird ass fucking conversation. Look, or whatever. If she wants to just keep yourself in true form, that's fine. I'm just gonna relax.
Nice sword. Wait, does she still see the sword?
Yeah, the sword's still there. It would now be on his back.
It's a very pretty sword, Ophelia says. What's
Thank
that made of?
Steel.
Like some other properties to it. It looks really nice.
He pulls it out and like lays that in front of him, and it's kind of like just like it's not completely touching his hands when he has it out in front of him. It's like slightly floating off his fingers, but it's like huge when he just has it laid out in front of him. It's like most of it's pretty standard. The thing that's different about it, you'll notice, is this one. As he points to the there's a big ass like wildly cut ruby that's like in the middle of the crossguard. It's imagine if you got like a ruby that like was kind of nicely cut, but it was like it starts getting like more and more weirder and like jagged on it, and then it's shattered and broken. It's like where it is in the middle of the sword, it's like it's broken into like a few other chunks, and then there's like cracks coming out on the metal everywhere around it. And this is known as the Ruby of the War Mage. It's a special little item that I got my hands on that makes this sword a bit more wondrous than your regular sword.
It does look incredible.
Her name is Reaver. And with that,
Your sword.
he rolls his eyes and then just like puts the sword back on his back. Is that all?
I mean, I don't have anything that's cool. I just have this staff.
I mean, I got my axe, but it's made by my family. They all work together to help put in for the materials, but it was really nice to meet Reaver.
She's gonna bring her quarterstaff out. It's like, it's nothing much, but maybe you want to give it a go. And she's going to like hold it out. Since we're comparing weapons and everything,
What is this, show and tell?
if you want it to be.
I'll pass. He leans back on the tree.
Adina Faye and Asphyxia. What are you both doing at the current time?
Just kind of investigating anything around the area.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, just poking
Good luck,
around the
folks.
cot, and the lady I hated maybe kicking her in the head as I go past because I didn't get to do it when she was alive.
Okay.
Or undead.
Asphyxia.
Mhm.
Make me a perception check at advantage because you'll be using your ravens as well. I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're on the shoulders.
Okay. All right.
20.
On a 20, as you are searching around the area, you're looking. You send the birds up off your shoulders to have a little peek around. Up on the edge, you can see their trail, their tracks in the earth, and through the grass as it leads back up towards the north, and then veers off into distance. Looking around the general area, it seems like there's been a lot of foot traffic off the road, as if they've done this a couple of times and have been scouting the area out. You do see that there are intended potholes, little pit traps that they have dug and created in and around the area, a bit further up the road as well. Now, Adina Faye, could you make me an investigation check?
Okay.
Investigation check to kick the bacon woman's head.
No, for that I'd like an athletics check.
So I also had 0 and 11. Oh, why? Wait, no, 9. Why am I still rolling an advantage? Normal.
On a 9, you bring your boot down, cracking into the collarbone of the woman, and you kind of stub your toe in doing so.
That's fine. It's worth it.
And you just kind of step and walk over her body. But looking around, you find out there are the ingredients for baked goods. There's a little coffer in there that has been emptied and taken. The barrels consist of loaves of bread, bags of flour. There's some wheat as well. Essentially, all the materials and components you need for a mobile baking service.
I want all of it.
Traveling baker. There is even
Anything valuable that's not food, because I don't care about food.
Roll me a D100.
Okay.
And can we check the bodies of the bandits to see if any of them had the coffer on them, or like any money on them?
Of course you can. So just going off from that.
38.
Cool. Looking through the bodies, you find that there are a few silver pieces in between each and every one of them, but no insane amount of gold. You do find that in the very front of the cart there is a small little safe, little hidden compartment where you can easily break into, and within that you find a transparent white little semi-precious gem, which is a quartz.
Man, she has a whole safe for a quartz. This lady was cracked.
The size of the quartz will probably fetch you 50 gold pieces. So, between the bandits, you can find a total of 14 silver pieces, and you can also restock your bolts as well and arrows, or take a hand axe or any of their weapons, though they all look like in very poor condition. The majority of them are wearing studded leather armor over their travel shirts.
Oh, I just realized I wasn't supposed to leave the town until my contact got there.
Well done.
Already skipping town, huh?
That's alright. I'll just message him, say, like, you left so you can find me. I'm on this road.
Do you want to get paid?
It's not my fault he left.
So right now Zarek, he wants to just quickly discuss with the cabbage guy and see if he wants to continue forward or whether he wants to turn around and, just like bail.
Well, at this point, there's still people like this out in the street, on the road. Even getting to Three Bridges, I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch. I think I might just head on back for a couple more days until this is taken care of. So, hey, just consider yourself paid. And he's going to pull out a couple of gold pieces and hand them out to you, so you see 6 gold pieces currently there at the moment.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure the lady wouldn't mind, hey, if someone took care of these bandits been hurting people over the past couple of weeks. Everyone leaving and such.
Work in advance.
You don't take work in advance?
I don't do a job if there isn't a job to do. I don't go around doing good hoping someone pays me for it. If someone's got a job, I do it.
Why not consider this a job then?
Who's hiring?
Lady Nanda.
Can you, will you be going back to let Lady Nanda know of the situation?
Yeah, I can head right back. Let her know that it taking care of the. Already beginning to take care of the problem, and hey, if it's gonna be a job, then tabs on her. Don't you think, Mr. Mercenary?
Fine. And then with that, he's just gonna like pick up his stuff, whatever, like little like he probably had his pack on the cart or whatever, the capture guy's cart, and he's gonna start walking down the road. He's gonna just head
Where
up
to?
along the road, like keep going down the road. That's what he's doing.
Past us?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Investigate more about these bandits. See if I can find any more up ahead.
You know that we're going to do that too. You can just wait for us. Or is working in teams not your thing?
I think you all made it especially clear that you're not looking for more company right now.
I mean, they said that. I didn't say that.
And that's what I call a difference of opinion.
It's been a difficult day. I could definitely use a drink.
Look, I'm going to continue down this way, doing what I'm doing. If you all are there doing the same thing, then so be it. And he's going to keep walking with that.
Okay. Fine. Just ignore me, I guess.
This ain't Dane, bitch.
He's got a lot of attitude.
And they never saw him again.
Yeah. And he walked into the sunset and was gone.
I feel like I'm gonna be partially responsible if you die.
People like this are going to say, oh, that won't happen to me.
Yeah.
Or I can handle myself.
Zarek, make a investigation check as you're put on your own investigations.
Yeah, alright. Nat 20. Woohoo!
Nat 20, it's the smell that gets you first. It's the smell of decay that wafts as you begin to leave the lead up the street. Leave up the road. You then turn to your right, facing north, looking at the cliff face. You can see that there is a sort of natural step in the ground, natural step that leads up the cliff face. It's kind of hidden, but at the same time, it is well worn and used if you're looking at in the right spot. So this is about probably 150 feet up the road.
Yeah, okay.
From this current spot.
So essentially from here, Zarek is like going far more slowly to try and be stealthy about it and, keep an eye out for things and not miss things. So do you want me to roll a stealth check or anything?
Yeah, make a stealth check. And because you're going slow, I'll give you advantage on either a survival or investigation check once you get to the top.
12 for my stealth.
Okay. So make a investigation check at advantage.
Okay.
Since you're being sneaky. Double sevens.
Fucking nice. And that was 3 on both. Like, because I have a +4, so... Great, love that.
You find boot marks within the earth that lead to a tree line not too far off from the natural staircase, probably about 30 meters back from the edge, across the grass, but are then lost within the foliage.
Right.
You do see there are ravens, 2 ravens, a white and a black one, circling above, just not too far down below, down to the east from you, back to where the scene was before.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But on that investigation check, you can't. It's getting to the point where if you follow the tracks, from what you know, you might get a little lost.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, so that I have a clear spot where from where I have seen the tracks, I want to find somewhere where I can duck off to the side and just stop for a sec, take a breather and a short rest to heal myself and. Yeah.
Can do. So as you go to take a rest, you can find yourself behind a tree on the edge of the rock, up top, with the rest of the party. What would you wish to do?
Asphyxia would have outlined like the footprints and stuff and path that she had seen at the top of the cliff, and like all the traps and things like that along the road to Faye. And she'd kind of be waiting for Faye's lead because Faye's the tracker in terms of moving further.
Yeah. Can I see, like, have these bandits left any tracks? Like, were they here just like ambushing people as they went, or are they like coming from somewhere? Can I tell?
So make a insight check for that one to try and understand their movements and how they've been reacting.
19.
On a 19, you see that they have been approaching from the north using two different routes. With your investigation and looking around, they seem to be coming down the cliff at some certain point that is minuscule and out of the way, and setting ambushes along the tree line. With that, you do believe the direction they travel is somewhere up north from your position at the moment.
So like up here.
Yes.
Okay.
Just so you know, so you'll both know, just the steps up top represents both trails. There's one to the east, directly where this fight was, and another one just by where Zarek is having a short rest. If you climb up the cliff, you can do a survival check around the around the tracks.
I will suss these tracks.
Okay.
24.
And 24. Your investigation leads you. Your investigation leads you to a sharp left, as if it's a false trail that begins to suddenly disappear as you then try to follow the tracks. You pass by the half-orc, who seems to be resting. FDPR, thank you for following. TY. I think I butchered that name, to be honest, fam.
What are words? We don't know what words are.
Exactly, we don't know what words are.
Never heard of him.
I don't speak.
I don't know about that.
Exactly. But your tracking leads you past Zarek. So Zarek, as you're resting, you look up and you can see the drow with the dark mask with red eyes. Searching on the ground, not too far behind her is the tiefling-like entity that could cast some spells. And they're looking in the exact same trail where you left off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, watch them.
There is then a high-pitched squawk from Equamity. North! Run north!
Do Ophelia and I hear this?
Yes, it's like I said, a loud squawk.
They run north?
Run north! For sunset, run north!
Wait, we have to run? Where north?
The bird then shakes his head and looks back at Asphyxia.
Why are your ravens so obtuse? Where north? North is a very vast. Do you have any idea where?
We're already going north, right?
Essentially, yeah.
No, just keep going north, I guess. It's where we were heading anyway. But we can't take our
Wait,
horses up here.
bird.
Say again?
We can't take our horses up here.
No.
Oh, I don't want to leave roll.
Can't we? There's like here. Does that lead around and we can get them up onto the cliff face though? Because they can't go directly up.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to go directly up unless you put wings on them.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just stick some wings on them. Real easy.
Yeah, why not?
Cast a few fly spells. So the cabbage guy says, well, I'm going to be on my way if you guys... Alright.
Let Lady Nanda know what's happened here, I guess.
I'm gonna get him to take roll back with him. We're not that far from town. If I need to come get him, I can later. But if we're tracking north, we can't take our horses. It's better to not leave them on the road.
Yeah, I'll give him my horse as well.
Oh, well, thank you. No, I'll get him back to the stables for you, first of all.
Appreciate it.
So he's taking all the horses, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I handed him the reins. I assumed you were coming with us, so I just gave him the reins to let my horse.
And he looks at you all and says, hey, thank you for trusting me on this. Well, don't worry, I'll get him back.
Oh no, if someone thanks you for trusting them, but you know you shouldn't have trusted them. Oh no.
Don't do that!
Go.
I've trusted him before.
Yeah, it's Cabbage Man. It's fine.
He's proven himself.
Either that or he's gonna die.
Possible.
I'm pretty sure he knows that he will die if he doesn't take Faye's horse back.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for trusting me. That's the nicest thing anybody has ever said to me. Oh my god, I love you so much.
Yeah, be careful with who you trust.
Gets like 20 meters down the road, murdered.
Did. So,
You usually think I'm useless and can't do anything without just dying, but I swear I am better than that. Thank you for believing in me.
Because I have died before.
By the
They
time-
don't trust me for doing anything without dying. I've died 7
by the
times.
time it's all said and done, and Cabbage Man is hailing back with Rule and the rest of the horses in tow. Zarek, you've completed your short rest, and the rest of the party is bypassing around you, beginning to walk in a general northern direction.
Wait, so has it already been an hour? Isn't the short rest an hour?
It could be an hour, but I'm just for pacing wise. But also, if it's just general trekking, that could also be considered a short rest.
Don't question it.
I
Meager,
was just going to say, like, we
yeah.
would have had a short rest if, like, just finding that particular one trail had taken an hour. Asphyxia would have.
I can definitely I'll definitely classify that as a short rest for you all if you all want to roll
Yes,
some hit die and
please.
get some abilities back, so it's a short rest for you all. And get some spell slots.
Do I get spell slots back on a short rest?
Unfortunately,
No, it's just, it's
Right.
only warlocks, isn't it? Because we have fuck all spell slots.
That's right. I
Correct.
only used 2.
Very nice on the hit points there.
Yeah. So we've walked past this half orc. Well,
Yeah, you just like keep looking back and forth past me, and I'm just like sitting there. It's like,
Yeah, Harvard's just sitting there.
so as we're going to make to leave, the seal will look at him and go, "Well, you can come if you want."
and sorry, gets up off the ground. He lifts his sword up that he had on the ground next to him, puts it on his back. Fine.
I mean, it'll be I don't want to say fun. Entertaining?
Let's just get this over and done with.
I'm sorry you don't like to talk.
Talking is fine. Senseless talking is worse. Anyway, let's just get to it.
Sia just gives Ophelia a look.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. Bit of a shrug.
Gods preserve me from murdering everyone in my sight right now.
Emma, how tall is Sia?
About 6 foot.
Okay, good, yeah. Considerably taller than Zarek. So it's
Wait, I think everyone's taller than Zarek.
5'9".
I think I'm like... I'm about 6 foot. Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
Good. Yep, good. I didn't make him short on purpose. I rolled for it, and it happened to be short.
Oh no.
It's fine. We take those.
Yeah.
Anyways, this grumpy, smaller guy just like...
Grumpy Soul's half orc is keeping pace with the rest of the group in front of Sia and Ophelia, but behind Faye and Asixia.
Aren't you a little short to be a half orc?
Oh my god.
I put that half in half orc.
Whoever's leading the charge, make me a survival check.
But
Yeah, give me a sec.
1, 2, 3, got it.
You can have advantage from the 6 year.
don't fuck it up.
I didn't fuck it up. 25.
Okay.
Natural 20, by the way.
Very nice. So, a couple things you notice as I just changed channel. And we're just getting
Music change.
yeah, a slow music could change.
Oh no. The anticipation.
Right, so people in right places. So as you travel through the woods that eventually come out in between these rocky hillside crags, these tracks begin to follow alongside a stream in the clusters of these small woods that line these hillsides. You begin to find several trails that begin to split off, and following the most direct one north leads you to beside the stream, which then breaks off into the small cliffs, the small little rocky wooded hill area. Good work for words.
Nailed it.
Exactly. This is what I do. Prepared. Always. As you're walking through, there is one thing that you notice, Dana Faye. Up on a rock crag, up here, directly to your, to the right of your vision, you see that there is something off. There is something off about the air and the smell around that area. There is a scent of decay. But not only that, the smell of demonic ichor, as if someone has prepared this batch, a fresh batch of the dark grey with a tinge of green ooze that is used in the used to supplement for the demonic summonings.
Can I use detect portal to see if there's anything within a mile of me?
Yeah. So, as you detect portal, you stop for a second. You breathe in, expanding your lungs, driving focus, and extending your senses out as you then begin to wait for the sonar to take effect, and it does. You're only half a mile away. It's not a portal, but not exactly a portal, but it is
Like a tear?
a tear. Yes,
Okay.
more so of a consistent tear, like the one left behind from Sia's shared
no.
passage. It too has the scent of decay from it.
Okay.
The one before you, though, you see that it's a sort of it's something hiding within the bushes in a very advantageous position.
Oh, so that's what I could sense there, wasn't it? That wasn't the tear? Like up on the rocks?
Up on the rocks, that wasn't the tear. No, the tear
Okay.
still waits for you half a mile away, but the one generally before you is just this state of demonic ichor and decay, similar to the previous mage you just encountered earlier.
Okay.
You can see the outline of their form, you can smell them. They're barely making a rustle, but you cannot see them.
Can I rely on those senses to try and shoot them? Actually, can I cast Fairy Fire?
Shit, hell yeah.
Alright. So, up on this position, let me see, range 55. As you begin to get closer and pull yourself within reach, pretending that everything's normal, everything's in a place, you get within range as you whip these. What color?
Red.
These blazing red flames begin to illuminate up on top of the cliff face.
Oh, before I do that, I'm just gonna like say to the party, like, be ready.
Didife then turns away from you all, and these flames appear from out of her hand that then spiral over to a section of the rock section.
Can I hold a Eldritch Blast?
You can.
Wait, yeah, so how far away are we when the combat starts?
We don't know if there's combat yet. She's just casting.
I'll cast it when I get to within 60 feet, 'cause that's the range.
What do we need to be prepared for? What's happening?
There's more of them up ahead.
Oh no.
See Faye's being prepared as she moves on up, as I just moved off of the thing. Pretend like everything is fine. Sorry. So
Everything is fine.
everything is fine. As you passing through, just wandering along, la-di-da-di-da, and then you just throw your hand out, erupting, as he rolls an 11 on his dex save.
Idiot!
You then see up on top of the sorry, please wait. Wrong thing.
No! I don't want to wait.
As up on top of the cliff, behind a well-posted couple of trees, invisible to your eye, but their body illuminated by these red flames that sparkle around him. You see this person begin to panic. He's just like, It takes him a second, all but to realize, shit, he's found out. You see this the silhouette of this flame, their head dip back up, fully outlined in the fairy fire. Roll initiative.
Can I release my Eldritch Blast?
You can. If you've held an action, you can attack.
24.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Hit
Oh
for
yeah,
the first one.
That's the only hit.
So 16. Wait, what's my plus? I think it's yes, plus my charisma modifier. So wait, 16. No, that would be. I think it would be +5. Sorry, so 13
Mm-hmm.
points of damage for the first one, and then second one, 21.
21, so that's going to hit as well.
So that would be 7. Let me just check though, because agonizing blast. I think it's
Yeah, so it's add your charisma
modifier.
bonus.
Yeah, which is 5. Yeah, so 20 points in total.
Very nice. So I'm just going to add their turn.
Oh right, and let me roll initiative now.
Don't forget to roll initiative. Don't forget to click on your token too.
Oh, that's my turn.
The tracker, they said it wasn't open.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because I moved my token, so I definitely selected it.
Okay, that's all good. I'll throw them back on up.
Did you just crit fail on your initiative?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't
she
matter, I've
just
already
had
dealt
a go.
20
Well, I didn't
points
do
of
my
damage,
screw
so I don't really care if I'm low in the initiative order.
Let's see. He's on
Got it where it counted.
And, yeah. Okay, so it's 1. And we've got 22. So, Adina Faye, what would you like to do first?
How much? So we're 60 feet from him.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll move up 30 feet. 20, 30. I don't really need to cast any more spells. So yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. I want to stay like up in like the forefront of his attention so that he never focuses on asphyxia. So like I don't really need to move forward, but I will just so he pays attention to me, and then I'm just gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay. Shoot away.
Okay. Oh, with advantage, because everyone has advantage now, by the way.
Yes.
25.
25, yes, so lining him up, the invisible form illuminated by your fairy fire presents a brilliant target for you to shoot, to be honest. As you release the bolt, it goes heavy into the side of the torso of the being, and yeah, you hit. Next attack, because you get 2.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing you can do.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I literally have it written on my sheet. Just attacked in my bonds. I just have attack twice with a bunch of exclamation marks so that I can't forget it, and I always do. I'm like kind of torn between like killing him now and letting him like limp back to where he came from so we can just follow him there. But I guess I already know where the tear is, and if they've got the same sort of energy, it's probably the same place. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him, whatever. Useless scout. 28. 6 piercing damage.
On a 20.
Man, my damage has been really bad. It's a 1d10 plus 4, so I rolled a 1 and a 2
Jesus
for my
Christ.
damage.
Even with the second bolt going in, you see a spray of blood comes down. And you see that the blood is beginning to. You can smell the blood beginning to waft within the air, being downwind from the being. Zarek.
Okay, how do I do the... Okay, measure. Let's do the measuring thing. Okay. Jesus Christ, he's a little bit of a hike away. Alright.
True. So I think I'm just gonna maybe all about there. You're about there.
We
Okay,
were
good.
60, we were
We
60
were-
feet away
Yeah.
because you were behind Faye.
Yeah. So 60 feet away.
Okay, cool. In that case, it's... Wait, so this rocky stuff, is that, like...
So that's
An
a
incline?
rise. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
an incline. It goes up 5, then goes up 5.
I want to use my movement and then dash to get as far as I can up here. So I assume I won't make it all the way. Like, let's say that like I'll probably get somewhere around there because it's like climbing as well.
Yeah, so it's going to cost you 10 feet to climb on up.
10 feet to climb. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I'll be there probably.
Okay.
And like that's my action, that's my movement, and I don't think I have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Ophelia's turn. Just gotta bring up the purple fruit. And let's see what's she going to do. She's going to she's going to go on the defensive. So she's just going to be beside Faye and hold the axe out just in case anything comes to attack in range, being wary. See ya.
Just a reminder with my mark abilities, is that once per short or once per long rest?
So with shared passage, it's so long as you have hit die.
Okay.
So you expend a hit die every time you use it.
Okay. I can probably make it over there. So I do have a 55 speed 55. So she's going to move and jump on top of the rocks.
5. That's so fast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Monks, man.
Monk shit.
Yeah.
What the
Oh, I can go right up to him.
You
So
can
she's-
go right up to him.
So she
Zoom.
I was gonna say she starts running, but she narrowed her sprints probably.
She like does that thing where they like bounce off like the rock.
Backflip number 6, backflip number 45, lands, pirouettes.
She sprints over and jumps up off the rocks and grabs the quarterstaff from her back to try and land and strike him.
Okay, make that attack roll advantage. You begin to also become illuminated by the fairy fire as well, so you can choose to fail the dex save if you want, or you can make the dexterity saving throw.
Wait, I'm not sure if that's right.
So a creature that enters the fairy fire has to make a dexterity saving throw versus the fairy
No,
fire.
it's right. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast. So that's
Thank
right.
you.
It doesn't hang out there.
Thank you for
That's okay.
Wow.
Well, that would have been pretty funny if you could just like cast it in front of your whole party and they just have to fucking run through and they all get disadvantage.
I mean, that
would be fun.
that is one hell of a tactic too. On a 14, as you bring it down, it bounces off a shimmering field of magic around his arm.
Ugh. So she's going to whip back around and she's just going to put the staff away for the moment and use fire fangs.
All right. So tell us how these erupt.
So she puts her palms together and clasps them before. It almost seems like she's pulling tendrils of fire out of both of her hands and whips them.
Nice.
Flames erupt and go for it. Make those attack rolls.
So it should be.
So it should be there. Fire fangs.
Ah, yeah.
Bottom.
There we go.
On a 20, it lashes through the defensive barrier, striking and singeing whatever flesh is beneath.
Let me just check something.
Good.
So because I haven't actually used my bonus action, I'm going to extend another point of key to use a flurry of blows and attack with the fire fangs twice more
Yep. Go for it.
as she spins around and whips him. She just uses the momentum to keep hurling this at him and not relent. 19 and 23.
Yeah, they're both. You light him up. He takes a couple of steps back. He's not looking very good. You see the spells still holding, though you do see the invisibility begin to flicker for a moment as you keep on burning through and into his flesh. His turn. He steps back away.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
Can I use the fire fangs for that still?
Yeah. On a hit.
And she just, as she sees him going, she's like, oh no, you don't. You're not going anywhere.
And he is slashed up again. You see his concentration fails as the spell drops, and you then see a similar form to what you saw before, but this time it's now red and black robes and smell of decay, and you see where the robes have been burned from the fire fangs is nothing but decaying chestnut skin. You see him goes, watch me, and he blips up in to the air.
Can I
15 feet up into the air.
Can I extend an extra key point actually to deal an extra 1d10 fire damage?
You can do that, yeah.
This is too much.
That's a lot.
As she's seeing him try to blip away, she just snaps at his ankles. And like a whip, I like to imagine that it wraps around his leg and pulls him back down.
You see as he's beginning to channel the arcane magic as a wand he's pulling out, gathering the energy. Asphyxia, you can see of a powerful spell of the ice elements. The fire tendril that wraps around his ankle breaks the concentration, pulls him down, searing the leg flesh as the from the knee down comes burning straight off, and he goes plummeting down to just a on the ground.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, you know, his other leg is like kind of twisted to the side and arms behind his back. He's face down on the ground.
His head went this way, and his legs went this way.
And you see he's done a backflip. But yes, the mage is down.
Like dead?
Dead. Do you see there's a subtle twitch in the arm? And then nothing.
Whoops.
It's okay, we didn't need him.
Oh, good. Okay, I won't apologize then.
Never apologize. Unless you're setting us on fire.
I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon, if ever.
Good to hear it.
I think she made a joke.
Did she? It's hard to tell. I'm honestly terrified.
I mean, I'm chuckled.
I'm wearing my mask so you can't see that.
I just see the eyes on the mask glowing as you say
The
it's like,
8 eyes. Alright, is there anything you'd like to do with the body, or would you like to continue on the course?
Yeah, just
Lose
inspect it and
Alright.
see the state of decay, like how long it's been an undead for, anything like that seems pivotal to its transformation.
It also
It-
just occurred to me, is there a way that you're supposed to like treat undead once you like re-kill them? Because we would definitely know that, but I didn't think about it until now.
There is definitely a way, and I'll let you come up with that. That way, just so I don't have to don't moderate it and butcher it with my own ideas.
Also, like just like how you have to like destroy the brain or like burn them or whatever, like in different laws.
Burning definitely works, especially with severing of the head.
All right, we can just burn them.
Take his head off, burn him, put the head back on, burn that too.
Yeah.
The body's gone. It's turned to ashes as you emulate it.
Can I please have looted that first?
Of course. As you loot through the body, you do find a ring with a cat's eye in it. You also find a sealed letter with a stamp of a blue star on it.
Oh.
Gonna have a look at that.
You can.
I want Zark to cut a swath from the robes, just like a sample of the you said it was like a black and red robe.
Black and red robe, correct.
Yeah, I want to cut a sample from it. Take it.
Alright, so you take some of the robe away from him, and here is you will find what entails in the letter in handouts. See ya.
Oh, okay.
The rest of the party continues on.
Well, I was checking, like, looking at the body, inspecting the body for any.
Sorry about that. So, for the amount of decay, more so than the mage you met beforehand, though this is also an elf. However, you can tell that the ears have been carved off in the horizontal sense. So it's missing the bottom of the bottom section of the ear.
Which one of those notes?
The one that whispers.
Okay.
I forgot you also had access to that one.
That's okay.
So you see same state of decay, but within this elf around the chest, though it is kind of burning away at the sense. There is a strange purplish energy that permeates around a demonic ichord center in the chest.
Faye.
Hmm.
You might want to read this.
How do I read?
I don't know how to read.
Can I? Oh no, I mean, how do I read it?
Oh, I'll.
So
Go.
I can read it out for you if you want. It's addressed to whispers.
Yeah, I can now see it.
Look, the part about the troublesome gunslinger.
Hmm.
Can you make any sense of this?
Not really. Bring this old flame of yours.
To the Sornin.
Do I know what any of this means? Like, does this make sense to Faye? Like the Sornin or
So the
like
Sornin
the
is
Silver Moon, all of that.
So the Sornin is an event in Waterdeep over the end of summer, beginning of autumn.
Mm-hmm.
In regards to which part are we going for?
Like, would I know who the heir to Silvery Moon is, or
You know that
what
the heir to
Dane's
Silvery.
Leaf is? We still need them for Dane's Leaf.
So you don't know what Dane's Leaf is. You have no idea what that is.
God damn it! Why isn't Dane?
The heir to Silvery Moon, you know, is a high elf of great arcane skill.
Mm-hmm.
And make a history check, just in regards to. In regards to
13. Sorry, shouldn't be on advantage.
On a 13, you've heard some rumors that he's been visiting up north a lot recently, but it's mostly just over what you've overheard in the taverns months and months and months ago.
And the investment in Hartsvale, or what the Dainsleif is that they need. Like, pretty much just all the terms in here, because Jimmy doesn't know what they mean, but I assume Faye would know what, like, at least most of this means.
Even for Faye, she doesn't know what a Dainsleif is.
Okay.
Hartsvale on a 13 is some form of settlement.
Okay.
You don't know where.
Do you think that is the troublesome gunslinger? Is that
You could definitely put that together.
was that
Yeah.
Sneeve? Or
It's hard to tell. I think by the end, both of them were pretty troublesome, but I have no idea what Sneeve was like before he ended up the way that he is.
do you know where this Calumport is?
Do I know where Calumport is?
Yeah, it's a city to the south.
Sia doesn't know anymore.
City
Hey,
doesn't
Kyle.
know anymore.
In the handouts, what's the mysterious note? Where did that come from?
That was one that you guys picked off Sneeve. Out of his coat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's the other half to this.
yeah.
See, my assumption was you had read that all.
Yeah, but consider this.
We dumb.
We are fools.
Yeah.
Because I remember John's like, oh, and I forgot to give you the note that you got off Steve's body, so I'll give that to you now. And then there was nothing about it, and then I like you're saying, okay, here, let me give you access to the note, and I was reading the wrong fucking note. And I was like, pull up the whispers one. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I was reading the other one. Wait, what's
The
this
other one says mysterious note, where the other one's addressed to a whispers.
Yes. Whispers and Sparks. Those are cute names.
Who is this star person? Wait,
They all sound like Bernie's.
Oh my god, they're all bronies.
What have I done?
this was Sparks a nickname for Sneeve?
I didn't know him personally.
I'm just
Did we ever call Sleeve Sparks?
Sleeve?
They're
No.
not sleeve.
No, yeah, I think this was Sneeve.
yeah. Just thinking, because his own marks seem to be very electricity based.
Makes sense. Also the
Bugs.
gun Sparks
They're
though.
Long iron, and you know.
But they both had guns.
I know, but he had an electricity mark, so like.
I'm just thinking,
Yeah. I would assume this is Sneeve, so yeah, they're probably talking to.
so who's this Whispers? Is he another marked one? I'm sorry, I know you can't answer all of these, Faye. I'm just thinking out loud.
Asphyxia.
Okay.
On his arm, on his left arm, is a
Yep.
similar
Oh, this
tattoo from before,
Oh,
as
this
per the other mage. Eternal mark of in Elvish, mark of the eternal warrior.
Okay.
And it looks similar to the mark of shared passage.
Looks similar to the mark of shadows. Correct.
They're
What
fucking
color-
secret money.
What color top did the wagon have?
The wagon you saw before didn't have a top. It was more of it was an open tray.
Okay. Maybe we should make sure that we're the ones to intercept this red-topped wagon.
Sounds like a good idea.
I agree.
But it's worth mentioning I can feel a rift about half a mile from here.
I think we should investigate that first.
Yeah, I think it would be unwise to linger without knowing exactly what we're dealing with.
Sia's very quickly just going to unwrap her hand to compare the mark to this tattoo.
So, comparing the two, you see that the tattoos are more of a frozen image to what is your constantly moving and shifting and gaseous formed shadow mark. Whereas it kind of sways and moves and expands and contracts as if it's got its own pulse, similar to the slow rhythmic burn of the fire mark.
What was the name of that fellow in the Nightstone? Brelorin, okay, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, we just like never dealt with that, huh?
it's still there.
Fine.
Yeah, as soon as
He's
like,
not going anywhere.
Yeah,
as
as
soon
you
as
as you
we
left,
were like, you know what, we did it. He's done. He's dealt with. We don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. We can leave
Exactly.
now. Oh, that's all fixed.
I mean, he can't exactly get out.
Yeah, that guy can't get out.
I mean, the Nightstone was pulsing purple from reports.
It was literally pulsing purple, where it's like, it'll be fine.
Yes, I don't give a shit
Peace.
about that town.
But it might have been another portal thing happening. Like, fuck the town. But
It's okay. Dane can take care of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dane's stayed back.
Exactly. As you begin to move on and proceed forward, how would you like to approach? You do see eventually, after going half a mile, you do make your way back to the stream, and you find a waterfall that's generally flowing over the side of a rock face, surrounded by various sorts of trees. You can see that there is a small setup of a camp. Meanwhile, there is an extinguished fire pit as well. You see that there is a cave entrance besides the waterfall pool.
Is the rift coming from within the cave?
Correct.
Cool. Love that. Had really good experience recently in caves.
in terms of before, like, we did all that movement, I wanted to say to the party, it might be a good idea if we move more quietly from here.
Were you planning on not moving quietly?
No, just making a more concerted effort, because making our usual pace, we're not as quiet as we could be. You're not quiet unless you move at half speed, like, because of overall movement. So if you're just moving around, it's not fucking stealthy.
All right, fair. Wait, so I thought you could roll, like, if you roll for stealth, is that half your movement?
No,
Wait,
like
you
not
do that?
not in combat. I mean overworld movement. Like in terms of overworld.
Oh yeah. That's fine. We're not on a time limit.
No.
So yeah, I'm rolling stealth.
Alright, so roll stealth as you all get to approach.
9. Woo! Yeah.
Great idea.
No, but I have a really high intelligence to know that stealth is a good idea. A low dex to not actually be able to see very well. You know, it's all part of the plan.
Oh man.
We should be stealthy, he yells.
Or I'm just unlucky, you know, just like step on every fucking twig. And shit, you know?
All right, well, I'm carrying the stealth.
You are carrying the stealth. Let's see. Alright, so as you begin to
Maybe I should like scout ahead, since I seem to be the only one that's gonna work for.
Hey, 15's not bad.
Hey, 9's bad.
Yeah, but also 26 is like, I think scout ahead worthy.
Yeah, it is.
you can definitely scout ahead if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna suss what's going on up ahead. I'm not gonna go into the cave. Actually, can I climb up these? If I climb up these rocks, can I see over the trees? Like these rocks here?
Yes, you climb up those rocks and you'll be able to get a view down into the cave. So looking down on it, you see that there is still a water passage coming out of that cave mouth as well, moving into the main pool.
Great, love it. Can't wait to drown again.
There is a small causeway around the side of the cave mouth that leads up and around. You can see that there is, before the angle gets blocked, that there is a wooden bridge constructed within the cave that passes horizontally, laterally across from your vision. So it's not straight down.
A
It's
bridge?
a bridge!
No.
Actually, it's a slight diagonal that's actually tiered.
Is there not actually a campsite here?
There is a campsite there. You see, it's just nothing there.
Oh, so it's like not recent.
Not, the definitely not recent. The bedrolls have been left there in a very untidy manner. There is food that's been left out there, and full chicken bones, probably rotting after a few days.
Ew. So if I don't see anyone, I'm gonna get closer to the cave and just see if I can see like anyone or like signs of life in there.
All right, make an investigation check. 12.
Does that count as something that I would have? That's a sight-based check. Would I have advantage on that because of my Irobi boy?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Because you can tell that there are a couple of sources.
Yeah. 22.
On a 22, there are definitely a couple of sources of light within this chamber. Beyond that, you can hear a very quiet conversation coming from by the bridge.
So I told you I have big ears.
Not just for show then. Okay.
No.
And beyond that, there seems to be some sort of work being carried on. You can hear someone snoring, and there is a chant as well.
Do undead sleep? Is that a thing that I would know?
Undead do not have... not really, unless they're vampires.
Okay, but the rift is in this cave. I can feel that.
Yes.
Do they smell undead?
Oh yeah, there is multiple strings and stenches of undead within this cavern.
But there are also living people. Okay, that's weird. Cool. Sounds fun. Am I able to tell how many might be in there? If I can hear snoring and a conversation and chanting and...
Probably about after make an intelligence check.
Alright, I get advantage because undead are my favorite enemies.
Cool.
I don't know how that works if they're not all undead though.
You'll be able to differentiate between it all.
Okay. What am I doing? Investigation?
Intelligence, just a straight intelligence check.
Oh, okay. Advantage, boop. 22.
Nat 20.
On a nat 20, you can tell that there are 3 undead within the building, and for humans that there are 7 humanoid creatures, other ones that don't have the same kind of stench to them.
Wait, so how many? 3 undead and how many?
3 undead and 7 humanoids.
Okay.
So 7 living.
I will go back to the group who are directly behind me now, even though I was scouting ahead.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group is back here as Dinafay comes right on back to the rest of the group.
I will come back and I will tell them. I don't know why the living are keeping company with the undead, but that's how it is.
More of the...
Start somewhere.
Sorry? Oh, I didn't hear half of what Todd said.
The chain has to start somewhere.
I guess. But this site seems unusual.
More of the people from this group, I guess. Has to be someone to command the dead.
I suppose. But I don't know. Have we come across something like this before? With like people, because we've been hunting undead for a long time, like with just people hanging around with like dead guys.
There's usually less living and more dead to this current ratio.
Because it would usually be like a necromancer, right?
Yes.
And then, yeah.
Like 1 or 2 necromancers working together with their hordes of undead, whereas this is the other way around.
Just gonna look at Asphyxia because I know how she feels about the undead. So shall we then?
Shall we? Okay. As you begin to approach, move you on to the other map.
Ooh.
We're just gonna go straight in and
We walk in the front door.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we could try to be stealthy.
That worked tremendously last time.
when has that ever worked in our favor?
Potentially never. Well, it works in my favor all the time, but
All right. Who wants to do what first? Considering that there is a little bit of a walk around and you see the cave as is now before you. Dark. There is a little bit of.
Are we supposed to be seeing shit? Because I don't see shit.
I can see.
Okay, I can't see shit.
Okay. Well, before we go in, I'm going to use my last first level spell slot, and I'm going to touch Asphyxia on the arm and cast Protection from Good and Evil, and I'm going to protect her against undead.
Oh.
You should be able to see now.
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Everyone have sight? Okay. Anybody else want to do any preparation?
No.
I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
Continue without me though.
Yes. Do we want to take a quick break before we continue on?
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind making a cup of tea.
Righto. Before we go on to our next phase, fam, we're going to have a quick little break, so don't go anywhere, and we'll be right on back. Till then, bye.
Bye.
Ah, look at that. Perfect. Nailed it. Straight away. Hello, everyone. We are back. Let's dive straight on in with some Underachievers D&D. So,
With our impending doom.
with your impending doom. So, Sia, with your senses, you can tell, and with your scouting, you can tell that there are 3 individuals. Faye. Thank you. Thank
Like,
you.
wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what? No, Kyle, you're a
I'm not
dumbass.
qualified for this.
Kyle's a dumbass. So you know that beyond... I did it again! Faye!
Your name.
Faye, you know that beyond the cave entrance that there is 3 individuals within close proximity. And how would you like to proceed? You currently have the element of surprise.
So are we trying to
I'm
sneak
gonna roll for stealth.
in? Sorry?
I said I'm gonna roll for stealth because
Yeah,
That's
I'll
the
reroll
pressing.
for stealth as well. I guess.
So if you're gonna be...
15. So
So if the group is going to be stealthing in, everyone can make stealth checks.
well, that isn't working out.
Failure, why?
wow.
Okay, so...
I was going to say as well, if we're jumping into combat, would I be able to cast Sanctuary on Sia?
You can.
Doesn't Sanctuary end if the person does something aggressive against someone else?
Yes.
I am.
Let's have a look. 'Cause I'm fairly sure that's a part of it.
Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I was just thinking for like the first round though.
Okay.
Should have. It might be helpful.
So, because the highest stealth check gets moving first, followed by then Sia, then followed by Zarek, it then takes Asphyxia tripping on a twig to then having a concerned and worried, way too alert, on the lookout, Ophelia plowing into the back of Asphyxia and bumbling forward, nearly knocking her to the ground with her as she stumbles. As her knee drops into the water, there's a splash. And she looks up and goes, "I'm sorry."
As soon as Faye knows the cover is blown, does she have she has line of sight on this guy? Can I just attack him before he can attack us?
Oh yeah.
As soon as I hear her behind me.
You see their heavy crossbows are raised and firing.
Ruh-roh.
So roll initiative, gang.
Well, there goes that.
Well, we kind of tried, so... Oh, fuck, I didn't press my... I'm sorry, I always forget to press my token first.
Still good.
Every time.
Every single time.
Every time.
That's real fun.
Colossal dumbass.
Colossal
Colossal.
flavor.
Moron!
You dum-dum. Alright, see, I got a 16.
What the fuck? It's one where I roll bad and everyone else rolls really well. What the fuck?
Right, kicking us up from the top of combat. First, before we get into combat, Adenathe, this will be happening on the same turn as your turn. So 3 crossbow bolts are going to be shot in your directions, but you can have the first go due to higher, what's it called? High dexterity.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy, who is the only one who has line of sight on me right now. This one.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking at everything else I can do. That's not a lot.
Oh, good. You got a lot there.
Oh, I'm going to use my... Wait, can I only use that once? Sorry, let me just check. Because I have it in with my cantrips. But I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I can just do this whenever I want. Because it doesn't say that I can only use it once. So... I'm going to use my bonus action to cast my Planar Warrior ability, which is like all of my abilities. It marks them to take extra damage when I hit them next. And turns my damage to force damage.
Wonderful. So as you empower it with the warrior, with your planar knowledge, make attacks.
13 and 24.
So before he even gets his shot off, you see your bolt go straight to the throat. As he goes, reels back and falls down into the ground. You see his crossbow bolt goes off and pings off the stalactite of the cavern's roof.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he dead.
I didn't even get to do my bonus damage to him. I'm rolling it anyway. It was 1.
Oh, so you still have a second shot then, because
Wait.
No, I had a 13 and a 24.
the 13 hits.
Wait, I killed him with a 13?
Yeah, you hit him with a 13, and then with the 10, and then 11.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Okay, well,
So you still
then I'm
have.
gonna skirt around here and attack this guy with the 24.
All right, so he's in a high
that's
position,
good.
so he's going to have half cover, which just means he's
I
gonna
have crossbow expert. I do
That's
not.
right. We don't have to worry about him.
Yeah. So I guess 24 hits.
On 24, it's definitely going to hit.
He takes 9 piercing damage.
All right. Now does your bonus damage apply only to one hit?
Only to 1. So only the first one.
Okay, so he's going to take 9. He's not looking too good at all, but he's still going to get a crossbow bolt off at you, but that's going to go flying over your head into the sand between your feet.
Are these guys alive?
Pardon? Yes.
Okay.
You hear the guy that you just downed is currently going. He's got.
He's not alive.
Give him an award. He deserves it.
Yeah. So yeah,
Put a gold star on him.
from your right, you hear the twang of a crossbow bolt as a 16 is going to go flying into you. You take 6 points of piercing damage. So a heavy bolt goes into your side. And that's their turn. Asphyxia,
Yes.
your move.
She's gonna move further into the cavern, so she can see. What was that? 5, 10, 15. I guess to here, and she's gonna fire. And which one was the one that was it? This one that Fade hit, the one further forward.
This one.
The one at the back.
Oh, the one at the back. Oh, I'm not zoomed out far enough. Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at this one, so she wouldn't move quite that far, and she'd be back.
I didn't even see the other one. That was like...
Yeah. She would be near Faye, still, and she'll fire an Eldritch Blast at this one.
All right, shoot away. Oh, hello, Flick. How you doing?
Natural 20.
Oh,
How do you want to do it?
yeah.
Yeah, just like that here.
These guys
No
suck.
damage I would have done. It would have done. Oh, it needs to be +5. Is my
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, there's something plus.
So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna re-sort out your.
Okay. Well, would it have been?
Eldritch
She
Blast.
got a natural 10 as well, so she's just fucking blown up this guy because it would have been 20 plus 5, so 25 points of damage.
Exactly. You see, as you're going to shoot it, the entire
That's
body
not
just
the
explodes.
damage, is it?
What was that?
That wasn't even the crit damage. Like you didn't.
No, so it was 10, and then so it's doubled the damage, so 20, and then plus her charisma modifier, so 25 with the...
Yeah.
Damn.
And just, you utter a quick word for this poor being working under the, being a thrall for a undead presence. So you send them on their merry way.
We feel nothing towards people who would work with the undead.
Yeah.
They may
And
as well be
then-
undead.
I'll shoot another Eldritch Blast at this one over here. And probably...
Because you got that pillar thing in between.
Is this just like a rocky formation, or is it an actual like stalagmite or
It's
something?
a full column that goes up into the roof.
Okay, yeah, she just moves slightly across then so that she can see it, and Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
26.
26 gonna hit.
Damn.
Damn.
Natural 10 again.
Holy
so
shit.
15 points of damage on that one.
All right. And with that, again, this man just doesn't stand a chance as
Just straight through the heart, just like channel, just caught it, like...
God, you guys have killed all the close ones. I'm just like.
Just like jogging towards the...
crashing down into the water and sand head first, just pools of blood billowing out as his last words go. Oh! Oh!
And then she's going to, as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon. Here, so that it's close to 2 of them.
What's your spiritual weapon? Oh wait, you have the
It's a-
scythe, don't you? I
Yeah, it's a
remember.
giant black scythe made of ice.
Ah.
Alright, now you gotta go fetch the
Black
scythe.
ice scythe.
God, this is
With a
fucking extra.
22 to hit. She would hit this one just further forward, I guess.
I can't see the ones over there.
I'm
Maybe
slightly...
it's because I... Oh, yeah, it's because right.
forward,
Yeah, it's
I
because where I was standing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she would have cast it here and attacked this one.
Alright,
with
we
a
need
20
control over it.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Control play. There you go, so you can control that.
Yeah, and 22. Which I'm assuming hits.
22 is going to hit. You see that these people are just going about work in a general facility.
No!
They work with the undead.
It'd be funny if like this was the wrong place. It's just a random cave, just like a bunch of miners.
As-
no necromancers.
As you attack this man, he's carrying 2 ceramic jugs,
Those
slashing.
20 points of damage.
As your life sends him to the next life, he falls to the ground. Blood spills out, and the ceramic jars shatter onto the ground as you can see demonic ichor beginning to steam and bubble.
I don't feel so bad anymore.
As the entire place then goes on to alert and goes, "What the hell? What?" There is just confusion going on. You then hear a.
This guy's a bad diarrhea. Oh, come on, don't kill him too. Oh, no.
We're doing him a favor. Faye's gonna say to Asphyxia, we're in fine form today.
It's just like the...
She's having a really good time.
All I can think of is like the CSI in Miami with like the glasses. Yeah!
Did you say CSI Miami?
Yeah, and that's when then we put the glasses down. It's...
Oh my god. I want to draw that.
Do it. Ophelia's going to come over to, without brandishing her axe yet, she's going to get up, come over to Zarek and see her, grab you both under the arms, and because she's so strong and so large, she picks you both up and says, "Come on, let's get in there." And she's going to run up over along here and then try to jump with you both into the air. So she's going to have disadvantage on this, trying to get up onto this ledge, clearing the space. So I said disadvantage, Kyle.
That one.
Oh.
Ooh. So with that, she's going to attempt to throw you both on up.
What is going on right now?
Right?
I
So-
was standing here, next thing I know, like, I'm being carried. And
An
So
orc carrying an orc.
exactly, the torque carrying an orc.
She's the talk bearer.
on the fucking throw. Oh my god.
So just because she times the jump wrong, and she manages to throw you both, but in doing so, it is a very poor fall. As you take 3 points of falling damage each.
Fucking kidding me? Just been yeeted by some lady and I take damage for it? Fuck.
I'm gonna just not do that.
And she's gonna go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I tried to do it. I thought I could make it."
Oh, she just like didn't ask anyone.
I'm using my reaction to slow fall that. Thanks.
You can slow for that.
My next turn, I'm gonna fucking pick her up and throw her somewhere.
Well, technically, it is now your turn.
What's? Where was my turn?
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I was looking too far ahead on the turn order. My mistake.
I was just thinking, hey, how come I didn't go?
That was my own dumb fault because I'm me.
Right.
So am I up here now?
Let's just say yeah, and we'll go from there.
So she did manage to throw me up there.
She just throws you into the side of the wall.
She just got yeeted up, okay? Because of the DM's own dumb decisions.
Oh, great. She just picks herself up off the ground. Please give me warning when you're going to do that next time. Okay, what have we got around? We've got... What's this one over here?
Okay, so you can see that there is a man. He's in studded leather. He's currently brandishing a scimitar and axe.
He's just a guy.
And he's just looking at his friend who's just been scythed to death. He's carrying
I
a
was gonna say,
jar.
Gonna give them more mundane things. Oh, he's just knitting a sweater in the corner. Like,
Husking studded leather.
Looking at a photo of his dog and stuff.
I thought it was gonna be like a gimp suit with studded leather, like.
Ah, good.
on his way to the orgy.
Exactly, yeah.
Sia rushes over and uses the momentum from her sprint to try to kick him in the face.
No, no. He was just eating breakfast. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Fuck.
And kicks him right in the
You
face.
kick him right in the jaw.
How's he gonna kiss his mum on the cheek with a fucking broken jaw? Oh,
You tell
come
me.
on.
She'll then land on the ground and sweep his leg.
Alright, spinning the leg back and around. On a 7. You're going to... he comes on through with his scimitar and uses the flat of the blade to connect with your shin, blocking the attack. And you see he strains but manages to throw your leg back and he's like, ah!
Before she uses the momentum to flip back and then come back forward and punch him twice.
Okay, make that first attack roll. As your fist goes landing and he yells out, "Whisper!" And then with your second punch you knock him out. Just bang, bang. Barely gets the second syllable out.
Just shakes the blood from her fist. Who's next?
You see, there are two men down by the campfire. They brandish scimitars and just growl at you, just... "Ah."
Did you not just see that? Did you really want to?
Make an intimidation check.
Like a sass check. What is it? I don't know. It's kind of a sassy thing. Like, you really want to...
20.
Come on, fuck.
She sounds very nonchalant, but her hair is blazing now, and there's smoke coming off her fists.
The man in the white shirt drops his axes and goes, "They were just paying well? I had nothing to do after the event?
What event?
After the solstice. And I just like get some coin inside. I have no fucking idea. This Whisper is a fucking weirdo. He's up there," and he points to the left.
Wow, shit.
I'm going to.
Didn't need to insult him. Okay.
The other dude looks over and says, "Jasper, what the fuck?"
Sia's going to use the rest of her movement to walk over to them. Please, continue.
The darker skinned man looks to you, then points down to your right, saying, "No, look, get us out of here and we'll help you fight. There is one coming right now." As you look down to where he's pointing, you see that there is a wearing a green tattered hood, and it's their undead skeletal hand raises up. The flesh begins to recede as an icy hand begins to reach out towards you, and this undead just... You see there's a channel of eldritch energy within their hand.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie days.
Okay, on a natural 20 and on a
noises.
16,
Panic gay noises.
you're gonna take 18 points of force damage, blasting you in the chest.
It wasn't just bad diarrhea.
What the fuck did they shoot out? Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't you know it's polite to actually ask a lady out before you just go and touch her chest like that?
As there is then on a
Nice sound of the
Combat
dice.
is not consent.
24. 24 and a 22. Being
That's
shot
not
from
your-
behind for 15 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
As another one up on top of a higher tier from the platform you're currently on, 5 feet up, looks over the ledge into this sleeping area, has just blasted you as well with his arcane energy. Let's see, where are we at?
On a scale of 0 to 45, I'm currently feeling about a 6.
Zarek, your turn.
Oh my god, that's me!
Is it though?
No, it's someone else's turn now. Okay. What's this here? Wait, how do I...
Did you mean, oh well, what's this?
No, I meant... How do I ping psych again?
Hold down, click.
Fuck, I hate that. That's so bad. Anyway, what is that thing? That there. Do you want to ping again? Okay, you're eating. Drinking. Something.
So you see that it is a small barricade about hip height with a crate behind it.
Can I jump over it?
You certainly can.
Yeah, alright.
So you parkour over.
1, 2... Can I, like... Is it athletics to get over?
Yeah, make an athletics check. Just let's see what happens.
Okay. Athletics. Screw it. 14.
You get up on over.
Good. What's up this way? Oh, it's kind of windy. It's at, like...
Yeah, you see a windy staircase that goes up and around. You can't see at the very top just due to the fact that it climbs up. But you can see that there is an undead creature on a raised plateau just up beyond you.
Wait, whereabouts? Keep pinging it? Oh, wait, just slightly north of me.
Slightly
Or like one
north.
that's like...
Yeah. That motherfucker there.
Yeah, cool. I should have a little bit of movement left, so I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to cast. Fuck it. I'm gonna. I reach into.
I've never heard of that spell.
I reach into a small little pouch on my hip, and I unbuckle it, and I pull out just like a small, like very circular diamond. And then I pull out Riva, and then I have the spike that's like on the base end of the pommel of Riva, and I bring down the diamond, and it's as if I'm going to smash it on it, but it like stops right on top, and it just like stays on the diamond, and I just kind of like turn the sword around and then fire a fucking chromatic orb out of the air.
Very nice. I like that.
Thank you. Using like, yeah, let's go fire damage. Just why not? Yeah. Okay. So it's like at the end, fire chromatic orb.
All right. Swirl chromatic flame swirls and blasted forward towards him.
Yep. So, fuck. Come on. That's a 10 to hit. Fuck me.
On a 10, you see it blasts off the arcane energy that protects it. A mage armor.
Dick. Ugh. What a loser.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
It's fine. It's not like that was my last first level spell or anything. It's fucking fine.
Or just hit better.
No, I refuse. Anyway, how much movement do I have left?
How
I'm
much
like-
have you used?
5, 10. I hurdled over that thing. 15.
I'd say you have 5 more feet left.
How high up is the little ledge that they're on? Okay, 5 feet up. All right. Look, I'm just gonna stay there, I guess. Fuck it. I
Okay.
went throw off my turn and did like jack shit, but whatever. It's fine. It happens.
Fuck it is a move. Adina Faye.
I am. How high is? I'm not actually standing there. I just moved so I could see what was going on. I'm back here.
Okay.
How tall is this ledge here?
So that ledge up is also 5 feet up.
Oh, okay. So I can just pretty much jump up there.
Yeah,
Easy.
you can jump up and climb.
Yeah. All right. I will do that.
So I'll take 10 of your movement.
Yep. So then that was
10.
15 all up. Because I.
15 all up, correct.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 15 left. 1, 2, 3. I'll move to here. And who can I see? These 2 boys and guys I don't care about. I'm going to use my bonus action to use Planar Warrior on this guy, and then I'm going to attack him with my crossbow.
Okay, shoot away.
11. Not good. I'm going to attack him again.
11 bounces off the arcane energy.
12. What the fuck? I used up all my good rolls.
You did, as the second shot boom, bounces off.
Okay. that's what.
I take my time to
Yeah, I go like this
Bonus
against my
action.
mask. Yeah. All right. Well, am I obscured at all from? No, I already used my bonus action, so I probably can't hide, can I? That's like a bonus action to hide. Never mind.
Okay, so these two stand beside Sarah will look to her and say, "If you can get us out of here, we'll help you."
You're not just gonna stab me in the back, man?
We're doing some pretty fucked up shit for these guys.
I'd like to hear about it.
Just take a sit down in the middle of combat.
Yeah, just we'll sit around the fireplace.
Yeah. Is it their turn? It's not my turn, is it?
Your turn is coming up.
Okay. We can get you out of here.
Thanks, I'd actually like to get back to Waterdeep sometime.
That makes two of us.
And now it is a 6 year's turn.
And she's going to move forward just so she's clear line of sight. And then this was the one that had already taken, was being targeted, was it? Had it taken damage yet?
Yes, hadn't taken any damage. You see the shimmer of a mage armor is moving and swirling around it.
Okay, she is going to fire an Eldritch Blast. She's going to be a warlock about it. 14.
14. Again, as the Eldritch energy is projected towards it, this mage armor protects it from the Eldritch force damage from
She is
your
going to
blast.
fire again!
Fire at
With
will.
less! So she's also going to use her spiritual weapon. She's going to bonus action move it and try and take a swing at it with that.
We're very good at missing
21.
this round.
On a 21, you do slash into it.
Okay. So 13 points of force damage.
13. It does slash straight in through the armor, cutting into the decrepit body that is before you. And it kind of reels, looking at the scythe, but then looking over towards you. And you see that the wound left by the side is beginning to deteriorate the body as it begins to become unanimated. As one side of it is beginning to completely fall apart.
Same.
It's weak, get it!
See ya, your turn.
Well, just gonna
Wow.
look at this guy here. How's he looking?
His left shoulder is beginning to sink and fall off at the slash that was just created by the scythe. It seems to be where that arm was beginning to be severed is beginning to bubble and burn away.
How much movement would it take for me to get to the one up on the ledge?
You just have to. It would use 10 feet of your movement to get on up.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah.
We're going to.
Fucking. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that.
She's going to scramble up over to the wall and scale up the ledge.
Okay. What would you like to do?
When she gets up there, can she, as she's coming up, grab the ankle and try and yank him?
Pull him down? Yeah. It'll be a contested athletics check.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see how much of an athlete a fucking zombie is.
I mean, depends on the role.
I don't like the sound of that.
I mean, as you begin to pull down on him, some form of eldritch or undead fortitude keeps him from falling down as he rolled an 18 with a nothing in the modifier.
Undead abs.
Yeah, this undead elf before you looks ripped as shit.
Tosquo?
More lean, but yeah, correct. Think of that.
Oh, great. She'll pull herself up onto the ledge then, and use burning hands.
All right. You release the flames from your fingertips, and he's gonna make a dex save on a natural 20.
Fuck!
So he's going to take half damage. I'm sorry.
Why am I roll so shit tonight? I'm gonna crawl onto the table. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Good
there
to see
you
you.
go.
Good to see you again.
I just dropped something. That's fine. But also guess I'll die.
What else would you like to do with your turn? Next up, Zarek.
Guess I'm not doing anything.
Oh, well,
Oh,
is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I can do anything. 'Cause
Okay. Yeah, you didn't hit.
can't
So...
I can't use my key for that, I don't think. Apart from if it will actually show me. You can keep going, it's fine. I'm just going to look I'm going to use
It's really off-putting. Swirling a pen around like that.
no, okay, just keep going.
Okay. Zarek.
Guess I'll die.
all I want to do is and I want to kill that guy. So I'm gonna which guy? Flame Girl seems unlucky, so I'm gonna go help her.
Flame Girl. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
So you spend
Pop
10 feet
up
a minute,
here.
climb on up.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna. Enough fooling around. I'm gonna smack him.
Smack on.
On the ass. With your bare hand.
Full
On
open
his bare
palm.
ass.
Right, here we go. Bare ass.
15. You just pass through the eldritch barrier surrounding him.
Okay, well, damage on that first one is 14. 14 damage.
Yep. So you got a second attack. You slash on through it, cutting deep into the undead being. As a
27 to hit on my second one.
27's gonna hit.
And damage on that one, 15.
15, and with that, how would you like to do it to this guy?
Oh, you know, the sword just comes out of my hands again. Like
You
it's.
know he had to do it to him.
I was thinking that.
Like he goes to swing and then he's swinging it and then he like releases the sword and then the sword stops mid swing and it comes back and then just like fucking goes right through the middle of him and just like fucking impales him on it.
Up against the stone, the purple light in the eyes begins to fade as the head then droops and the magic leaves the corpse. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Okay, so I didn't move too far. Like I only moved about, I don't know, 15 feet or something because like 10 feet of my movement to get up and then it was about, I don't know, 5-10 feet apart from that.
Mhm.
What would you say?
There is still the other one across the way.
Yeah. If they're within 30 feet, wait, no, never mind. I can't. I'll just move. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like
You could jump
doesn't take
down.
yeah, it doesn't take any movement to like. It's just I don't have to. I'll just jump off.
No, you could just jump off and keep going.
And then I'm just gonna make my way with the rest of my movement's probably about I don't know that far to get over to them, and that's probably me.
Ophelia is going to use her movement to be running on in. She can't go any further than that though. And she just grits her teeth and just begins to rage. The other undead boy begins to stalk around, getting up close, and looks over the scene. You see the eyes and flash with purple. Everyone can make me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, shit.
Is it something that? Wait, because I have
I
protection
think-
against good of evil.
Yeah, I think it won't affect you.
I can do it, but if it's
15. Because I have advantage from my mantle.
Okay.
If it's fear, though, fear charm based, then it doesn't work on me anyway.
Cool. So,
What was it? Wisdom?
wisdom, please.
18.
So, Ophelia and Dana Fey, the only ones to save, as
Wait,
Wait,
Wait.
does Asphyxia have advantage?
Asphyxia does not have advantage because it's not a. Well, technically, since it is a spell cast by. Yeah, okay, you can have advantage by that one.
Yeah, I think it's like generally.
higher DC than 15?
Higher DC than 15.
Fuck!
Alright.
24.
24. As the magic begins to wash out over the cavern from the creature, running towards it, Zarek, your body and muscles begin to lock up as you are held in place. See, as you begin to turn around as well, your body stops completely as you are stuck there. Sia, you can hear footsteps. Asphyxia, Faye, and Ophelia, this tenseness in your bodies begins to wash over you and takes control, but you grit your teeth and focus your will as you allow the magic to pass over you, resisting the effect.
I'm gonna use these motherfuckers.
Next up. Passing around the corner, Sia, you can just hear the footsteps.
What the fuck is that?
Uh-oh.
As this
It's your boy.
as this purple, brown, and gold robed figure comes across into view. See, he bends down and looks at the he looks down at your arm through the mask.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Looks up at you and lifts the mask, and you see on his forehead this time is the mark of the Eternal Warrior.
Uh-oh.
And he looks at you and goes, "To think, Reluran's prize would just walk in like this." You can make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god.
As there is a shift in magic that passes through his arms into your body.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
I'm taking advantage. 21?
Anyone?
21.
As in a natural 20.
As in
for that
a
save.
natural 20. Actually, you are held. You are paralyzed.
No!
Uh,
But it's a charisma save.
yeah, if it's charisma, like it shouldn't have any effect on your mental, like capabilities. So
Just careful.
Because isn't it just like targeting, I think? I don't know, that might just be my understanding of it.
Big fear.
He looks at you with a taste of disgust and goes, "Well, more of a fortitude than I thought." Grabs you by the arm and begins to pull you.
And she can't even scream, can she?
Can't even scream. You are held. You are
Fuck.
poisoned. As you appear before a unreflective mirror that stands in a stone archway. As the rest of the fighting continues on out in the chamber beyond, you can make one wisdom saving throw at
Wait,
disadvantage.
sorry to like roll police, but if he's dragging her, doesn't he have half speed? Can he go that?
Yeah,
one?
that's what I was gonna ask as well. Because if you're dragging a body, doesn't it affect
Correct.
Maybe he's a fast boy.
He might be a strong and fast boy. He's just sent his magic bitches out first to die, and then he's just like, "Do-do-do-do." Come and lumberjack Seer and yeets through a portal.
Was that at disadvantage, you said?
Well, not anymore since he's not there anymore. Well,
Sorry.
Not up to that point anymore.
Oh, okay.
But looking you over, he says, "Well, this is going to be very, very interesting. He's been waiting for a while for you to return from the wilds." Adina Faye.
Hello. So I have 2 attacks, but do I only have 2 attacks if I attack once? Like, so if I can't cast a spell and attack? Correct?
No.
Unless it's a bonus action spell.
Oh, it is.
Go.
Cool. As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move up to here.
You are counterspelled
Oh, okay. By this guy.
by your friend that's being slashed by the what's magic.
This guy's really fucking annoying.
Can I
I know.
counterspell a counterspell?
You can counterspell a counterspell.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
You're gonna have to roll me a spellcasting check because it's higher than 3rd level.
Oh, shit.
So that would just be rolling a charisma check.
Correct.
Okay. Core charisma, but
But you'd also get proficiency bonus as well.
yeah.
So like on your spell sheet, you do have a section.
So I just click charisma, like the charisma roll, and it will roll it, or do I just roll a d20? Because it's not a saving throw, is it? It's just a.
No. So, yeah.
I think this one.
Roll a spellcasting ability check. So it's gonna be charisma.
24.
24. The spell is countered and you can move.
Alright, then I'm up here.
Bonus action, flip the guy, counterspell the bird.
Fuck, I don't know if there's anything I can do to actually stop him. I only have 1 spell left.
Just shoot him!
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him. I don't think I can actually. How is there any way that I could? So, like, if Sia takes damage, will she get a saving throw? Like,
You're not sure.
okay, all right. I'll just attack him with my crossbow then.
Okay.
Uh, 12.
On a 12, it bounces off the mage armor. On a 17,
17.
you see he instinctively turns around, raises a hand, and casts shield, protecting himself from damage. As the crossbow bolt is stopped in midair and then drops to the ground.
Fuck.
Sexia.
Wait, is this guy dead? Was this the guy that's dead, or is the other guy that's dead?
That's the guy that's alive. The other guy.
That guy's
was
still
up
alive.
Okay. So she'll bonus action use her spiritual weapon to swing at that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 12. So she'll move. You said this was just like a little barricade?
Yes.
So she's going to unfurl her wings and yeet over it, if she can. How high a barricade? Is it just like a stack of shit, or is it actually
Yeah,
something
just like a stack.
physically...
It's
Okay.
just a little barricade, like a small little 5-foot high fence.
Okay. And then she's gonna... Is this just stairs leading up here? These ones?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna go up as high as she can get. I'm assuming about there. 5,
get
10,
around
15,
on there.
Yeah. and she's going to shoot him with some Eldritch Blasters.
Okay, make those attack rolls.
26.
On 26, it penetrates the shield barrier, digging
That's a
deep on it.
12. The 26 was the. Oh no, wait, never mind. You're right. Sorry, I misread. I have a thing over half my chat door.
So 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to fire again. 21.
21 is going to hit.
And then 10, 15. Natural 10, 15
Yeah,
points.
boy. Nice reactions, idiot.
Turns back and says, well, looks to me that the matron's pawns have arrived.
And can I get a Calamity to go over and use help on Sia
Yes.
as well?
You see he then charges his hand and grabs around the wrist where the mark is.
No.
And as a legendary action, he's going to cast a spell.
Yes, legendary actions. Holy shit.
And
Chuckles,
you
I am in danger.
can make a charisma saving throw.
No.
My bird can't help you with that, I'm sorry.
Nope.
They can't help you be more charismatic.
How many advantage dice do we have?
Oh, we have a pool of lots.
It's
We
just-
have
it's-
8. Oh wait, no. Did you use your inspiration before, or your luck? I think we have 8.
I still have inspiration from before as well,
Yeah.
so I'll just use that. Fuck, this better be good. 16.
On a 16, you see that the magic passes through the arm and begins to swirl up and around her as there is a charge of energy through her and then a poof as she vanishes. As she disappears, he cracks his fingers and goes, right.
Wait.
The
So
pawns
he
turn.
disappears?
Yes, vanishes from
She's
existence.
just dead. Just gone.
What the fuck?
Rest in pieces.
Yeah, riff, I guess.
Well, we tried.
Turns to the other, like, humans still alive there. Well, we promised nothing! And just slams them off.
Can I feel? Is that mirror? Is that the rift?
Yes.
Okay. I feel the rift tingles.
As you feel the rift tingles, Sia, you find yourself before a ruined castle in a desolate wasteland. This space before you is ever present, and murky dark waters surround this small island to which you stand before the ruins. You hear the waves crash up upon a destroyed and mangled boat across a rotting wharf. You see above is an entire swirling vortex of dust, debris, and ruin. This ruined castle spire has one single spire that rises up 50 feet beyond the 30-foot tall main hall of the building. As you look around, the spell no longer affecting you from before, you see to your left, startling you at first, is a raised dais where you see a warrior with their hand raised out in a perfect statue replica of Ruloran. And that's where we'll end our story tonight.
Damn.
That's the end of the campaign. You know, it was.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. It was nice to know you.
As y'all got shifted. And with that, we are going to end
and
tonight's
shafted.
game. Yeah, you got shafted real good. As we will pick up with the with the blessing of Scarlet Moth next week on Underachievers D&D for the rest of you.
I won't be here.
Not next week.
Oh,
Not next week. Next week's the week that we're skipping.
That's correct. That's right. But the weekend
Hold on.
after that, we will be back with the next phase of Underachievers D&D. Let's do a quick go around. Starting with Scarlet Moth. And where we can find you.
I'm in danger. Hi, I'm Scarlet Moth. You can find me on Twitter at that Scarlet Moth. Artist, cosplayer, D&D lover. Very, very tired person from a few weeks of straight cosplay crunching. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. I'll be flying out to PAX West this weekend. So if you're going to be in Seattle for that, or even if you're just going to be around, then just come and say hi. I'm going to be wearing 4 costumes because I hate myself.
It's a lot of good effort you put into that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll be debuting a new one, so
Ooh.
and a slightly adjusted one.
Very nice. Next up, we'll go to Marv_art.
What's up? I'm Todd,
Marv.
also known as Marv. I'm Marv_art on Twitter, so go follow me there for some cool, 3D art shit. I do like lots of fantasy work, little cute stuff. Yeah, I've got some more work on its way, so keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, this was fun.
I'm glad you had fun. I hope you did. Next up, we have Cat Roulette.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Okat. I'm an artist and cosplayer and streamer. I'm going to MEA this weekend, so if anyone will be there, please say hello. You'll be able to find me with the lovely Lucia. We'll be glued together as usual. And yeah, if you want to check out my art, sus my Twitter, which is Cat Roulette, but with a 3 instead of the last E. And I won't be streaming until next week again, because I'll be away. But yeah. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
And finally, Alicia.
Hello, goodbye. I'm Lashira. I am a streamer and cosplayer. Not as actively a cosplayer recently, but that is changing, which is very, very nice. You can find me on any socials that I have, Alicia or Alicia Cosplay. I will also be at Melbourne Esport Open next week, as Kat mentioned, and I will be vlogging it. So I will have a video up of that as well. So anyone interested in what is going on at MEO, I will have some video content for that as well.
Oh man, I'm just going to a really small con. You've probably never heard of it.
What is it? I wonder. Me? Well, I am doing assignments for the rest of the weekend because that uni life, yo.
What are you doing? What's this?
Suffering. That's what I'm doing, Todd. Suffering.
Suffering.
Until
Take a
next...
dab. What do you dabbing? Pain. It's just
We
pain.
dab for our pain. Until then,
Just
friends,
dab that
foes,
coding.
and familiars, you can catch me on DMing Dragon's Brew D&D on Wednesday night, and then being on Tall Scores channel on Sunday morning, Australian Eastern Standard Time at 5 a.m, because I'm a crazy person, or Pacific Standard Time at 2 p.m, if you live over in the States or everywhere else in the world. But till then, keep rolling 20s. Goodbye. I rolled a 3.
All ones!
Only ones!